Bulletproof Radio, a state of high performance.
Let's talk a little bit about what it's like to biohack your kids. You okay to go there?
Oh, yeah. I love talking about my son.
All right. I know that you started getting into ozone. And so you mentioned your son has a very rare genetic condition where there's not enough people with that condition that they're ever really going to get a lot of attention from the medical community. People with rare conditions kind of have to team up with other people who have it. Otherwise, no one's going to pay attention to you because there isn't $1 billion market for a pharmaceutical company to do that because the market's 100 people at any one time. What have you done? Like, what are the most effective biohacks that have improved your son's condition?
Let's see. We do so many. Diet is key. Digestion is 100% the most important aspect of his health. So Remy, I always find it really interesting. So he will have seizures with the full moon, but only with the full moon. So I've always suggested and believed that he had parasites. But we did a couple of stool analysis and they never came up. But then I would do a parasite cleanse on him and it would go away. And finally we got a stool analysis that did show that he had pathogenic bacteria.
Which ones?
And he had the Bacillus pneumoniae.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Yeah, pretty high. And then he has pinworms. I suspect he has other parasites also. But so we're working on clearing that. So that'll be interesting because I truly believe that if I'm able to clear out his gut, his seizures will go away because there's never a time that he has seizures that he doesn't have a GI issue, which is, fascinating and horrible to watch.
I've actually spoken at the Autism One conference, and I oftentimes say, guys, I really did have Asperger's. It runs in my family. And when you fix your gut, you fix your mitochondria, you fix your metabolism. When things are running well, your brain can do things. It still has to be retrained after you get rid of the pathogens, but it's possible. And so when you talk about the parasite thing, some people who aren't into that, huge numbers of people have parasites. It's a very normal thing in humans, and we just don't like to think about it. So the fact that they control so much of human behavior, it's really scary, and it's so scary most people will turn away from it. They won't even hear, like, these words will get erased by the end of the show from their memories because it's too traumatic to think that those pinworms are actually changing like who you date. But they are. Like they're mean and they will take over control of you if they can, and they do it for almost all higher life forms, and there's whole books written about this. So kudos to you for saying, all right, let's figure out if there's parasites in there. And that's a very common thing in the autism community because the parents are like, all right, we're desperate. We're going to look. And when they look, they're getting lab results. They're seeing things under microscopes. They're not just making it up.